So we'll see what Phantom can manage as they start on the T side of Dust 2.
Oh, Kanai's here too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So,
Good.
okay. Yeah. Because it's only one change player then. No, it's still two. I don't know.
Sejo isn't here. Kunai is.
Yes.
Which I think is good for Kunai because he played brilliantly in the close qualifier. ESM waiting patiently. Oh, ready to see players, and he spots them, but the Trader Media out of Kyler. Snow boosted, definitely going to have this kill on the player in CT. K can't do anything, and Safe just on the edge of this smoke, repositions beautifully, but TMB's ready alongside Kunai. And Pain are making this a little bit more tricky for themselves, and Phantom are giving themselves an opportunity, especially with that kill onto Big Uzira. And now it's Pyria, my favorite player from South America, trying to clutch up in the 1v2.
Oh, he's looking for it. He gets a bit of damage. This smoke's going to be such a nuisance for him, but given opportunities, can he find these fights? No, they just...
Out of Safe. So he'll reposition. 35 seconds left. If Pain catch wind of this, that it's not going to be the A play, and they rotate over towards B, it's going to be tricky. And yeah, they're figuring it out. Pyria's going to be here in time. 25 seconds left to get into the bomb site, and there's going to be 3 players here.
Pyria, oh, just swings out of the flash, and it is a highlight moment. 2 quick headshots. And now you're scuppered at the entry. Still, players here to deal with the MP9 up and over. Big Uzira swings in the round. Looking to split onto this A bomb site. It's going to be tricky. Big Uzira's got plenty of utility to deal with the short element of it. Flashbang to be thrown? No, just contact. Don't want that repeat. Safe, teasing it. Oh, and he goes in for it. Manages to get a tag in. It's wasting time. It's doing damage, and it's baiting VSM perfectly. Big Uzira gets his, and Kanai, good swing out. Can he do any more? Scout not connecting, but he has, and he's made it 2. Here's Deagle doing some serious work. Pyria comes up and over. That stops the bomb in its tracks. But he can't get 1D'd. That'd be a disaster. Time, a real problem now for Phantom. The molly, if thrown by Pyria, could just win the round, or just his bullets. And there goes the flames, and there goes the headshot.
Oops. Don't want to get stuck there. Good news is it's just an eco. Maybe it was going to be fast out B. Instead, it is quite quick out lower. I'm still here. And the nade, brilliant from Pyria. He'll just keep up. He'll just keep cleaning house.
Significant change in the play break.
This is quick. Really fast. Over towards this B bomb site. Pyria baited in by the contact taken by Snow at back site. And they go 1-for-1. Snow now just trying to live, trying to survive, runs out of ammo, swaps the USP, tries to close the gap. That flashbang is brilliant. But unfortunately, the USP just isn't the weapon for the job, but maybe the Glock is. Kylar will find him. VSM over the top of the smoke gets owned by Nikodos. And now Safe can't really clutch up with an AWP in the 1v3, but he knows that players are low. TMB not quite naded out of the equation. So Safe will fall back. He'll grab his AWP and he'll run for the hills.
TMB is even looking to try and close it out. Yeah, that one was a little bit ugly. And if he loses AWP, it's...
I'll get off the silencer. Ollie is going to annoy Pyria in just a moment. But he's still able to get the kill on Kylar. That's a fantastic opening from Pyria. But Phantom are going to set their sights on mid.
I'm surprised that worked out so well, considering the flashbang came after. That felt very favored for Kylar. He goes to take the space in mid, but they're deterred from it. 4 on 5. Okay, looks to re-clear in towards upper B. Smoke landing. Good time. It's going to be just direct in towards B. And rotations are very far away. So again, it's this duo. They need to step up.
The one flashbang is on TMB, who's lurking in middle. So it's with 20 seconds left, and in fact, he's just thrown it. So now with even less time, you have to contact into this B bomb site, get by this crossfire, and then plant. Spam out of Snow. He's really trying to sell the idea that Pyria isn't here, but he only goes 1-for-1. Snow now needs to live. 10 seconds left, hits the headshot on Kunai, tucks his head down, tries to play whack-a-mole with the AWP, and Ikados realizes he's got no time to win this round. So Snow and Pyria will strike again on this B bomb site. Looking for a boost. Is there going to be one? Yes, there is. That's brilliant. Nice homework. Out of safe. Definitely that reliable pair of hands. Spots the player in top middle. Ready for the player in lower. And he just gets out of there. He'll let Snows do the dirty work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Safe's doing plenty of good work for this squad. Hitting some lovely shots. And he wins 3 head-to-heads versus AWPers in this round. Or versus AWPs. Yes.
Press-wise, what the scoreline currently looks like. Snow, off angle. Oh, and delivers in a big way. Double deletion in at lower. K and TMB can't do anything, and Kyler doesn't spot the scope of safe.
Well, Safe might be overstaying his welcome. Yeah. That gives back a kill the other way, and Snow was low after that initial engagement, so not out of the woods yet. Although a devastating way for this gun round to start for Phantom. And they have no smokes. So this has to be pure contact because Zera sees it and sees a second. He's going to drop his own utility to be disruptive.
Nice nades.
And it's really done that. That nade did some serious damage. And progression's tricky. That smoke causing concerns. Contact from long. These players getting whittled down on their approach. That's allowed a rotation to come in.
Ooh.
This one's dealt with. Zera just hiding behind the box, gets one for his troubles. Now it's a 2-on-2, and Snow's still low.
They both can rotate in from CT, but Pyria is actually going further forward before Snow is even ready. He is able to spot out Nikados. This is tricky, and Pyria will hit the headshot instantaneously, so all up to Kunai, who breezed through the closed qualifier, but isn't ready for Snow, just on the little...
Pain are racking them up.
Nice shot. And it makes sense when you've got your AWPer doing things like that. Conversely on the other end, Nikados hasn't had it all that much, but he is 2 and 7. Safe, not overwhelmed by Kunai. Can he get overwhelmed by K? Not quite. In fact, it's his utility that forces them back in towards the incendiary and in towards Big Zero.
To be fair, they've been able to get quite up close and personal with him. He's playing very passive, so he allows that bomb to go down, then he goes down. Should still be able to mop this up pretty simply for the CT side, you think, as VSM has some trouble connecting that shot, but he's got Snow by his side. Long spray gets the kill. We need to hit some crazy shots, not gonna happen.
Shout out Kunai, who's making it competitive for Phantom, but this is still 7 rounds plays 2. Big fight out long. TMB can't see a damn thing, and VSM lucky to get the second. Can he make it around the corner? Yes, he can, and Big Zero will step in, but that's going to be to his detriment. Half HP for VSM as Phantom scale long.
Counter utility comes out though, that's separated these T's. Kunai's ahead of this smoke, and his teammates need to come in and help. Wins out that first duel. That nade. Just breaking the smoke. And Pyria is on a very long flank. Now, he can't commit too soon. He just needs to pen them in, prevent them from leaving. If he overextends, that gives Phantom a way back into the round, and he knows it. So takes the really safe approach. Sit back at the off angle. Phantom have to make the next move.
Yeah, you've currently got them in check right now, if you're Pain. They're completely trapped. They've only got a few moves left, and that is go back into Pyria or go back up long. Pyria does not need to push. That's the key thing, because the minute you allow this 1v1 fight, sure, K is low, but you give them a way out. 35 seconds, bomb starts to scale on the back of Kunai. And look, it feels like he needs to basically go by himself. Nikodos wants to get into a post plant. K's only got 14 HP and needs to look at this flank. In comes Pyria. Doesn't go down because of the HP and K. Now time starts to dwindle. Player in at Gandalf. Kunai starts to punch in the digits. And now Snow will have a little bit of a look and will remove the head of Kunai. Nikodos steps up, steps in, but they don't know exactly where forward. He's taking a different angle. He is by himself, but he's in towards short. And this AWP, I think, has just spotted player, and yes, he's taken a shot and a second. K will drop first, looks for Nikodos and will spot him, and that bomb moving towards A, and Big Uzira sees feet for free. Kylar dead next, 5v3.
Two brilliant picks, just come off the timing. Safe sees the scampering away, and now Big Uzira steps in for some more. There we go. He heard me putting a little bit of disrespect on his players at A.
The AWP's not here. Where on earth is he?
Wow, from long, BSM. He has a big fight coming his way. Goes simple for the first and decent damage onto the follow-ups. Safe steps around the smoke to get a kill back. Now steps on forward. Looking for more, but Kunai takes his head off, continues to scale in. Big Uzira goes down. It's on to Snow and Pyria. Can they recover this round? Nade to do some damage. A difficult retake, but Pyria just charges through ahead of the flash. And Nikodos and K both so incredibly low. Tucking in a car. Nikodos takes the contact, 6 HP.
What?
But Snow removes his teammate straight to the head of K. Nikodos, this one surely too difficult. Pyria and Snow can do no wrong, and Snow comes.
It was a lot more dominant. That's because there's two players in the server that are just making Dust 2 their own. Snow and Pyria.
3, really.
Yeah, I guess so. In fact, Safe's overtaken them for kills. How many kills did Phantom have in total? Well, that's one more out of Kunai. Trade immediately out of guess who? Mr. Snow. 30 kills in total for Phantom, including that one on Kunai. Snow and Pyria have 29 just on their own.
Moving towards A. This is the bomb site that has the most players for the CT side. TMB is here.
This view model.
It's just right there.
Oh, look at the flank.
Oh, look at this push top mid.
Oh, yeah.
What's the timing of this look like? Snow's dropped down. He might miss this timing.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
can't connect the shot. Okay, misses the chance. And now they might come
That's
back or
nice.
just ignore him. Snow is caught out. Instead, the focus is onto him. This chaos is being created and he finds a kill in it too. So a 2-on-3. And you've lost that position that Snow recovered. Great shot with the P2K. Pyria in the 1v3. Looks for that first fight. And in fact, they're not giving him that fight. Jump peek instead, and it should be simple enough. Kunai could potentially be overwhelmed, but he has support coming over. So in fact, it's a simple.
Look at all the space that's been taken in 10 seconds. He's through the mid doors, for goodness sake. And Nikodos is ready.
Great awareness. Goes into that, ready for the fight. BSM looks to get ahead, but the nade after the smoke to punish that play. That's lovely stuff from Phantom into this first gun round of the second half. Huge advantage. They need to look for answers elsewhere.
No one's on B. And that's the benefit, or say detriment rather, of that glass cannon AWP. Just gets dinked for 50 immediately. At least he's maintaining. In comes the swing, in comes the crunch out of Phantom. And it works out brilliantly, but Safe's able to trade. I thought they were going to go towards B. In fact, Safe is hanging about. He's the one with the bomb. And you've got this push. Out of Kunai. Was that heard? I think that was heard out of Safe.
Was it? I don't know how he could have heard it.
It
Not
wasn't.
too far towards top mid, and yeah. Kunai with the backstab. G flash over. Doesn't see Safe, but well, he's not going to be safe for long. They have a good idea of where he's hiding. Hello.
Here. Can he make this Deagle work? I mean, he's going up against an MP9 behind that box, so it already feels very tricky. Big Uzira. Oh, okay. Melts him.
Free MP9. It's a long way from making this round that interesting. Phantom look to get aggressive. 3 players set up as they move in towards short. Nikitas throws the flash forward and they don't see a thing. Pain sitting back. Don't give up a hint of anything. It's only one player over here on B itself. Team B feels the need to step forward. Critical, he stays alive here because it's only this one player on B.
And he's got the supportive utility. Snow dancing with the devil. And TMB is so fixated on him that actually Snow's got a really weird timing. And in fact, that flashbang out of Pain nearly was enough to offset Kylar. But his spam back through the smoke will keep Phantom in control. Sure, not on the bomb site, but most certainly of this round. There's only a couple of pieces of armor on Pyria and Big Uzira, and Big Uzira can't follow through with the Deagle. There's also this lurk from Kunai. Everything under...
Disappears. That timing miss. They do start to scale out from long. Kunai is caught off. And they're just going to accelerate off this. They've got the short presence already. Big Uzira. Oh, wow. Nikitas gets deleted, and it's a follow through as well. This one's simple from Pain. They wait for that timing, for the smoke to fade. They commit out from long, and Big Uzira gets a brilliant double in from short.
Yeah, well done. And look, you take a look at the stats on HLTV, and you'll be like, oh, yeah, Pain, they've not been very good on the T side recently, which is weird because like, they're a South American team. Their attack is normally greater than their defense. But when you consider the caliber of teams that they've been playing, it kind of makes sense.
They tend to, just feels like they can stumble into these final 2 rounds. Oh, well,
nice shot.
Sent stumbling out the server with that brilliant shot from Nikitas.
And look, I know they've not been playing well recently, Pain, when it comes to finishes in competitions and events they've been competing at. But when you're 10-2 up, it shouldn't be this tricky. Nice shot out of Nikitas. It's always a little bit of a challenge when you're playing against him. Another break on the smoke that doesn't net the same opportunity. A 3rd kill isn't coming as cleanly. Kunai's out long. He's just seen VSM drop that smoke, but it's going to be Pyria and Snow to potentially work their way forward. Look at this reaction. There's so many players in at long. VSM has now been spammed and has been sent packing. He's gone pushing again. Look at Kunai. He's already behind them. 35 seconds left. Timing feels great for Pain. Especially with K taking that frag. Nades does even more damage onto VSM, and it's just going to be a cleanup. Snow will not be able to save. They were losing so heavily. Fast play on towards this bomb site. Kylar full blind. And surely the player in K baited in. Kylar can't hold on. Can K? Yes, he can. Important triple. Will eventually fall, but it doesn't matter because the reinforcements have arrived. And Safe, who was once feeling so secure, now starts to sweat. Because as soon as this kill goes against him, Phantom are 3 rounds away from locking up the scoreline and making it even.
He's trying to make
clear. Now it's all on K once more. You've got Kyler at the back of the bomb site. K can't hold on. So it's all on this man, Kyler, to do something, anything. And instead, he just gets clotheslined.
It's such an interesting half of Counter-Strike because every single round has just been extremely dominant. Like the 2 Pain rounds they've won have been flawless.
Yeah.
And then every Phantom round that's been won has been also incredibly simple for them. Thing is, Pain only need 1 more now and they're going to have 4 chances to get it.
It's so interesting, as you say, watching this half too, because we've seen Pain make a lot of, I'd say, like schoolboy errors on this T side. It's almost like they've been playing, whatever. You're just able to hit double headshot entries. Like, okay, cool, bro. But that was the most complicated of the lot. And yeah, it felt the most succinct, brilliant spam out of Snow. Nikodos walking away with a bit more than a limp. Kyler takes lumps out of Snow for the trade, but look at this from Pain. Look at the scaling. This is so quick. Flashbang out, fully blinds Big Uzira. And Safe can't hold on either. So it's through to VSM and Pyria, who just walk through the smokes and wreak havoc. Kyler now just needs to try and clutch up in this 1v2. But the molly is going to be annoying. He's hoping that Pyria will overpeak, and he does, but it's still not enough. Pain, they take start on the CT side of their choice, Anubis.
Because Zara, will he go for a block here off the contact? And we'll just fall back. Did he actually disrupt that? It feels like he did. That definitely went deeper than maybe you'd imagine, but he doesn't want to lose his life. He falls back, and now it's just Snow completely alone over here on B. He's going to tuck in towards Cave, right deep in the back lines. Can he get anything? Yeah. More than maybe you'd expect from a flying play around the corner. But now this is a weird round where it's a 4-on-4 retake with the CT is well out of position.
Big Azira's got a smoke for the bomb, but he doesn't have a kit. So this gets interesting. Fight immediately in towards Con. Nikodos will take the first contact. Look at Kyler, just waiting so patiently to get involved. VSM, it looks like he's not going to clear him. And yep, Kyler will run right by them. Brilliant. Big Azira will find one in the meanwhile, but he understands that he's got no Kev and he's got no friends. So he's out of there. Phantom. They're all in the pistol. And the biggest question mark for me is why Big Azira didn't drop the smoke as soon as he saw one land in towards camera. He could have even thrown it in towards Temple and blocked them off.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything wrong with the fallback if it wasn't for the fact that they had no one else on Kin. Yeah, searching with the dig and finding success off it. Brilliant shots, Nikodos.
Lovely. TMB thinks better of it and then drops down and trades out Pyria. That's really nice because now you can just escalate the situation in towards the B bomb site. Crunch is in and the drop down from Big Uzira enough. TMB wants to have the idea to try and trade, but he's incredibly low. And he will catch Big Uzira by surprise. That's really lovely. And also, that means that all the attention for Snow is going to be put forward on towards TMB. So VSM is in a really tricky spot. And I love this. Out of TMB, VSM still waiting patiently. Can he get a good timing on this? Not quite, but he's still didn't connive. Snow will win out his fight onto TMB, but because he's only got 20 HP, he's going to have to leave. That's 2.
Okay. Oh, Snow had a chance to make that 2. TMB is barely standing.
Look at them go.
They will remove him. Okay. I don't know if there's much more of a threat now, though, because it is only the USPs and a Deagle. That's not quite the molly either. Kanai, he finds the answer mid. Only one player defending here. Steps through. Pain keep moving, though. Pushing out from B main. A lot of pieces roaming around. Phantom, gotta be careful they don't get caught out.
It looks like they're considering this possibility. VSM. Oh, Shadow spotted, but kill not collected. Now Pyria thinks, he's now heard another. This could be the bomb. If he gets this kill, maybe there was something there. He knows it as the head rocks back. And Safe's got a decision to make. Last seen over towards A main. He'll reposition over at B, and I'll definitely give this a go.
nothing to lose. The Galil, not the greatest prize. Any more damage you can do feels good. No smoke either. So Safe allowed to walk out. He might be able to punish Kyler when he gets back up off the bomb. Bit of damage. And the swing comes out from the other side.
Clever 3v1 just to make sure that you definitely aren't losing any more than you need to. Quick into a main. Punished by Safe. Nikodos looks to trade. And he will manage it, but not at the second time of asking. VSM there. The steady pair of hands. Pyria. Not punished, but is he going to be ready for the second player up close? Of course he's not. Why would you expect a double lurk in that smoke? 3v2, round still on, especially if Snow falls.
Okay, so bomb can be planted because Zera doesn't get there in time to disrupt the cross. VSM's going to be rotating in from Dark. They should be expecting this Canals push. And now because Zera has let him know where he is. But Kate, 1 HP, he has to fall back. This is now very uncomfortable for him. But no punish from Bigazera. He's not holding the cross. He just falls back and... He tested in middle. Smoke goes forward. Safe has found the opener once again. Can they convert off it?
Massive nade from TMB. He's got to be careful because he's got the bomb and he's got no support. Just going to take his time. Pyria now steps it. This is really aggressive out of Pyria when you've got the player advantage. Don't know how much of a fan I am of that, but he'll move away. 45 seconds. This is classic Phantom where they leave rounds really late. If they go A, there's 3 players here.
It's pretty good right now, especially with that little info peeking towards middle. TMB was just watching in towards Connector, gets nothing. Oh, look at that. Collateral brings 2 down to limping. Safe gets away before he cooks completely. Pain to get their first round, and Nikodos prevents it being complete.
The unit that is definitely a step in the right direction. This is quick out of TMB with the MAC-10 trying to cause a little bit of chaos. Snow, big Uzira, but it's Snow that steps in. He'll find the first, doesn't want to overstay his welcome. Safe will find then Kunai, 5 versus 3 for Pain.
I mean, Nikodos is alone with the bomb outside of Connector. Kyla, great shot into VSM. Now Safe will peek through and he'll give up his life. Information gathering in the player advantage costs Pain everything. And they might lose the round because of it. Bigazera, he cannot afford to get caught here and he's walking with his knife out backwards. Kyla just strolls straight in and oh, what a shot. And what a collapse. This was Pain's round, 5 on 3, and they don't get a kill after the fact.
And they just peek 1 by 1. It is so silly. Snow does brilliantly. He gets the opening kick. Well, let's see, is it going to be another opening kick for Pain? Not quite, but it is good damage onto Nikodos. Pyria will just find TMB through the smoke. All right. However, I'm not satisfied until it says Pain win the round.
You can see the Phantom, for all of this posturing that Kylard's doing, they have no intent of going A. They want to test out Pyria and Snow, who are so good on B, on Dust too. See how they can hold against the hit coming their way. Because Zera starts to make moves around this smoke, currently keeping them at bay in Dark and Snow. That's a simple first kill, but they both fall instantly afterwards. So bomb to go down. Utility won't quite spread. So Kyla gets it down and then Safe gets caught. Oh, it's all falling apart. An opening kill, be damned.
Yeah, look at that. Being held for and being secured. Guess what? Another opening kill.
But Pyria falls, and now Snow, his secondary op, can he make it a multi with it? Peeks on out, and he's looking for this fight, but bomb's already been planted. 2 players have scaled over. Snow has a chance here on the cross back. Oh, not quite. Nade, that'll do some damage, and in fact gets the kill. Good stuff, and then Snow, what a shot onto Nikodaz. He's putting up a highlight round, and then VSM steps through the smoke. Kyla left alone. Spam.
Feels okay again, but you got to get there first. In fact, it's not TMB, it's K, but look at how quick he's scaling. He's doing a TMB. They're all the way through camera. Another molly, VSM now up to the punch, and he's good with the double, but K's already made it all the way around the world. Safe now goes in towards the A main smoke and gets caught by Kyla. 3 versus 3.
Love that from Kyla. Bomb needs to be picked up there. Okay, good smoke on his way through. Teammates so far away. Kanai's on this very late lurk. And it might be needed. Okay, gets caught out. Kyla at pillar, feeling the pressure. He's locked in right now. Kanai. All eyes on him with the backstab, gets his kill, and they're still not turning to face him. He'll come out.
The Phantom just can't put a foot wrong. It's another opening
So
kill.
punchy. It's so explosive. Pain have had so many favorable rounds, and they just keep slipping away from them. And this one, doomed to be the same. Phantom are running all over them.
Do you want a stat?
Go on.
Every round, every single round has been a Pain opening kill.
What?
Every single
round?
one.
Oh my god, Phantom has not won a single opening duel.
No. And they are winning. That'll be a first for me. That's another one.
TMB, this is just pure confidence right now. And maybe a step too far.
Don't say that yet.
Yeah, they've already lost one 5-on-3. Both alone. But he wins his fight.
Nice combo view till there. Draws the smoke first to be safe, then puts the nade behind it. That's really lovely. 5-on-2. Can't blunder this one if you're Pain. You can't blunder this one if you're Pain. VSM, he's able to get the trade and he's able to get the bomb. Was Snow spotted? We'll take space. We'll get them a little bit wary. And in fact, there's only 2 players on A right now. VSM dodges this util. There we go. Big opening kill from Phantom. Big Uzira then drops the flashbang back. It is Pyria with the trade. It's a 4v4, but it's Big Uzira with it all to do, and he's completely by himself.
Gets the one. Now 3-on-3. A long road for Snow. Kanai, what's the time of the night? Pyria walks upon him, bests him. The swing out from the Tech 9, and he makes it a double. He had no right, but Safe just had the wrong weapon for the job. And so it looks set to be a 9-3 half. Snow looks for anything, but time ticking away from him. Phantom have shown. But now Phantom are favored to take Anubis, but Pain already mentioned how good their T side is. They're definitely not counting them out of this, but I'm still shocked. One round where they don't get the opening kill in the entire first half, and they only walk away with 3 rounds.
Yeah, it's craziness. Oh, wow. What a shot out of Nikodos. It's the same pistol. Phantom should know what's going on. They ran this exact pistol, except with a little bit of a twist. Big Uzira actually wants to take it in towards A. TMB barks out that this is what's going to happen. He tucks in the corner. Nikodos takes the contact. It's brilliant out of TMB, but finally he gets traded. Kyla steps in as that third element. And this should be a 10th round for Phantom. Unless Snow can do the unthinkable. Dink on towards Kyler. Knows about the second. Still not removed just yet. Third player is taking his time. Maybe Snow can isolate these kills, but it's getting tricky. Now that third player starts to be a concern, but Kanai's head ripped off, and suddenly Snow... The best possible opportunity to build their way back into this game. Shot onto Kanai at Heaven. My, oh my.
These for the SMGs.
It's out the gate. No A rushes, no B rushes. There were B splits, but they came a little bit later into the rounds. TMB. Ooh. Dealt with by the spam. He gets knocked for 6. Kanai surely baited in by K, although he does get traded by Pyria. There's that immediate rebuttal. 3 versus 3 as Pain looks to pounce on B.
Yeah, how much do you want to test Kanai right now?
Look at Nikados.
Oh, this looks so good. That flank coming through. Kyler spotted, but not punished through the smoke. Kanai gets one, but dealt with. Kyler, oh, wow. Just on the edge of the smoke, it's enough. Now you feel Nikados' flank is more than enough to lock in this round. He's going to get this kill round as well.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just going to let it go because it's just, I'm just assuming they're always going to get the opening kill. Never mind. You see how I tried to set that up there because I just thought he was going to get it? BSM falls at the hands of Kyler.
He felt like he would get it too. Flashbang mostly dodged though.
How about this flashbang?
Even if he gets this kill, surely traded. Oh, in fact, Nikados takes down his support. Oh, and then one more. A triple from Nikados in mid. And we're looking at Nuke, it feels. Pain on their map pick. Looking limp.
I'm going to prove myself, and he certainly is. He's had a brilliant series so far. It's an eco out of Pain. It's a deagle shot out of Pyria. Okay, needs to be a bit careful, but that's where Kylar just extends out A main. And then Nikados will follow through on Snow. Crisis seemingly averted. Not for Pain, but for Phantom, as they look to put themselves on map point.
Who wanted to watch England, Argentina anyway?
Not me.
No, not at all. Thankfully, because Aaron's safe, going to draw this one out a little bit longer.
It's all right, because what's going to happen is it'll be 0-0, and then Phantom, they'll end it. We'll go to a break. I'll watch 10 minutes of it. England will score, and then nothing else will happen for the rest of the game, and we get to watch Nick. It's all part of the plan.
It's okay. We've got hydration breaks these days. Kanai is alone. I think he should be more than up for the task. And in fact, he has a friend on the way. That made not doing the job. But he's got its will. Oof, nice shot, but
It's here on Anubis. I'm looking forward to Nuke. I think it's going to be a really interesting game between Big Azira and TMB. And how they like to call it. Look at how aggressive this is as well. It's just so aggressive. Out of Phantom. Snow's molly deep, but guess what? Kylar's not there. And these players of Phantom are, but they still win out the fights anyway. VSM will just get traded because you're never expecting Kylar. 4v3. Nikados is watching for Big Uzira.
the distraction off the nade. Nikados gets 2. Pyria 1 on 3. A boost up. You're never ready for it. Phantom steps ahead at every single.
We'll see who does what as Pain start on the CT side. As we come back to the battle here at Stake Ranked Episode 3. Our decider map here between Pain and Phantom.
At least Pain can breathe that sigh of relief. They get the CT side start, and we get a fast play in towards main. Pyria needs to be ready for this, but actually it's the wrap They want to fight on towards Big Azera. Pyria finds the timing to peek out. Kylar's caught one as well. And this is now scary for Safe. He has to scamper down towards the lower site and overwhelmed. Oh, there is an awkward TK in the mix there, so it's still a 3-on-3 and Bomb needs to go down. Snow, can he deny? No.
No, he can't, but he still makes them a little bit nervous. Opens the door, tries to be annoying, trying to buy time for the players to come down ramp, and they are here. TMB, though, brilliant angle. Now it's all up to Big Azera. Look at TMB's view model. Same could be said for Big Azera, who now just needs to potentially back out unless he's offered a kill in the next 5-10 seconds. It's going to be a phantom round, and there you have it. Kunai locks it in. He'll get a team kill and the frag onto the Pain in-game leader. Phantom will gain another pistol in this series.
It's fine to take out your teammate if you end up winning the round for the team. Oh, okay. I mean, like, I'm just so scared they're going to collapse completely. And this fast play into A looks like a good remedy. One player backside, Snow on fire. Doesn't melt though. Still able to get one before he goes. More flames into the heavens. VSM, P9 just trying to stay mobile, but cops a bullet to the side of the head and then one straight to the chest. With that, you probably want to hold on to what you've still got invested for the next.
Really good call out of TMB. And I think this is where TMB's calling is going to come into play. He's very good. Just on the T side of Nuki. He loves these aggressive moves. Nice shot out of Pyria. Unfortunately, these have all come in a little bit too late, especially with no kit. Can't really pounce the opportunity, but you can try and do some damage. Kylo will get rid of him. But at least that's a little bit more expensive now for Phantom. But yeah, TMB likes these A hits. Keep your eye out for it.
Okay, Pyria's on an adventure. This is an insane amount of info, and I mean, hero rifle, you got to make this sort of play, but it might come too late. If they already get down, oh, VSM, fully blind, hits the header.
Pyria's got a good timing now. Never mind. They're down, but so too are Pain. They're also considering this play-in from Secret. Big Azera. Oh. Won't quite die, but knows that they're down B and there's a guy in Secret. 5v4, Big Azera's just got to live. You've got to buy time here for Pyria, who's now made his way back down the vent. VSM will get another with this Deagle. Starting to get a little bit scary. Bomb not yet committed. Nikados trying to provide the overwatch. Can't quite do it. VSM has found a triple now with this Deagle. And suddenly kills come back into it. Is Pyria up to task with this AK? First kill found on K. Has to get this kill on Nikados, but can't quite do it. Phantom by the skin of their teeth. Just able to convert the round against the one hero rifle.
Whew, that one gets very scary. Just some great shots from the remaining players at the end for the T side to make sure it doesn't get completely lost. Comes down to a 1v1. Pyria really makes that doable. A good reposition from Nikados. Catches him off completely. Perfect done. With only a little. Now they have everything, including the AWP for save.
They're going quick. Change the tempo here for Phantom, straight out in towards the bomb site, but it's being locked down by both Snow and Pyria. VSM will then chime in. And the guns are here to stay for Pain, and currently they've not lost a single player. A brilliant A defense. And look at this from Big Azera. There's no way back for Nikados, only forward. Potentially. It's the opening arms of death. As he spots one in main. Safe can just scope on the angle. The Azera can start to lurk lobby.
Go for something different as soon as Pain get the full buy. Doesn't quite work out, and well, now they're a little bit on the back foot with their money and with their players.
They're doing it again. Outside smoke's now being dropped. Molly in towards the vent. Snow waiting. But he needs to stand tall with Pyria. once again, the small site anchors look to do the damage. He's so blind, and Kyler and Kunai are just able to get kills back. Bigazero will at least find one. 3 versus 3. Spray not good enough. So Nikodos will profit off it. You got a really difficult retake now if you're paying, because you've got the AWP.
This was not a favorable round for Phantom, but how many times has that been the case, and they've still been able to get it done? VSM misses his chance. Nikodos just runs away. And VSM now with Safe chiming onto Nikodos. There's a chance here. TMB, what is he up to? Playing in the vent, just trying to avoid these players, and now he's left alone, but he gets Safe. Into the one-on-one, there is a kill for VSM. Oh, he can just stick it. TMB needs to start move. Gonna be a big one to pick up. TMB gets down the vent. No secret about it. And Ramp is empty.
Okay.
They've managed to link up and down the vent as well. They've managed to get everyone down here. Okay, Bigazero steps through. Nikodos catches out VSM. That was critical because he had the bomb alone. And now Kyler. Oh, what a sequence. The deagle kill upgrades to the FAMAS, gets Snow.
This is... Oh, he saw him.
Oh my God.
And executed him. Things go from bad to worse for Pain. VSM will find Kyler. But Phantom looking to make this 6 rounds on the T side. This is incredible. Get your corners, Nikodos. Nika doesn't. And now he might be in danger. Uh-oh.
That's such a stupid thing to say. VSM's got the AWP. And that's the bomb now dropped in the open. This round is actually a little bit freaky deaky.
Nah, they got the bomb now.
Yeah, but I feel like Pyria at any moment is going to swing and kill Kunai. Oh, there we go.
Baited.
Kunai was just holding, baited, planted, player in heaven.
Saving.
Difficult retake here, and yeah, surely you want to keep the AWP.
You got to save. Okay. Maybe.
And bully Kunai.
No way.
Be careful who you try and bully.
Oh, okay. Yeah, be careful. And now VSM is thrown into this 1v1. He's got a smoke. He's got a kit. He can do this. The biggest pressure is figuring out where K is. He's in heaven. He's just waiting patiently. And now VSM knows that he needs to get on this bomb. He'll drop the smoke. He'll just stick it.
Oh. Oh, Nikodos. We'll get the opening pick into this one. Safe dispatched of quickly. So Phantom in a good position early.
Zero now scoops up the AWP. Can he see over the top of the smoke?
I feel like he definitely could have seen that red player.
He didn't spot him. And look at the reposition out of Nikodos. He's been... I tell you what, Dust 2 had some important kills towards the end, even though they didn't win it. Anubis, fantastic. Nuke. Oh, nearly stellar. Finally caught by VSM. Pyria will actually step through on Kyler as well as they try and catch out the main player with a flashbang. But Kunai will step forward and be that lurking towards lobby. 3 versus 2. And you know that Snow's over here.
Kunai just gets 2 clean kills, so job's done. VSM over at ramp. Nothing you can say in this round. There was a real moment when they brought that back into the 3-on-3 that you started to believe. But Kunai...
This should be 8 rounds for Phantom on the T side of Nuke. These entries out of Kunai and Kyler have just been exquisite. And if I'm Phantom, by the way, keep him. He's been so good. Don't put him back in the academy. He's better than that.
Yeah.
No way he clears that. That's so grimy.
Like I'm not seeing K for a long time. Where has he been?
He was not even... he played one round of the close qualies, didn't he? And then it was Altex.
Yeah, okay, that's why.
Kanai has a 1.43 rating this series so far.
Brilliant, right? It's going to be direct out through Hut. They go, and it looks good.
Wow.
So gets two. Kyla and Kay combine. Kyla makes it a triple. And Bane just had no idea the secret push, and he might just get spotted by it.
Not if he sits here. Good kill. And that's a sharp shot. And he's heard someone out heaven. He's whiffed. I thought he was going to get the kill. Safe will find Kyla. Kunai will at least trade. Bomb can now go down. You know about a player in heaven. That was definitely calmed by TMB. And in fact, the whole gang are going to try and rotate over. It's going to be a flashbang through to set them up on this retake.
Nate actually does a fair bit of damage there. Okay, under the flashbangs. Sees one scale out, waits for the drop. Oh, the trigger discipline to confirm the kill.
It's just all been landslides. And look at that. Look at the stake odds.
Actually worse than the scoreline. I mean, Phantom feels like should be set to win this for the CT side because Eric gets the opener. Any more to follow? Yeah, Snow around the corner. So at least Payne looking to get a pistol going. Movement down lower. They really want to make sure they get this one over the line.
Kyla's dead.
Oh, he's made it into main.
Okay. In fact, he's going to go up heaven. No one's looking at this, right? Yeah, Big Uzira is. Nice shot. Oh, I thought he got the follow through on Nikodos. No, it's a sharp shot back the other way. 2v4. They know they can't win it, so they're just going to save the Kev. As Payne looked to set the groundwork here on this T side. Boost up, spotted by Nikodos. There are a couple of players in secret, but they somewhat get dealt with. TMB and Kyla both here. Kyla's found another 3 versus 2. And now there's going to be another altercation. Kunai, his timing isn't good enough. What a flick back from Pyria. And now that TMB was in main, so he's just got to get out of there.
Imperial look back, or is he playing 16 by 9? I don't know how he managed to catch him there. Thought he was doomed for sure. All right, so we're looking at 5-10. Not really excited yet.
To close out the game relatively fast on Anubis. We'll see if they can do that once the guns come in round 16. Here, you don't expect an awful lot. I was just waiting for Payne to putt it in.
Sorry, England scored.
Okay.
And it was a brilliant shot from Gordon.
Lock in, please.
It's an eco. I had to have a glance. Okay, production's told me not to spoil it. They've got delay. Depends who they're supporting. Is Bomb get disrupted by the door swinging open? No.
No, it Doesn't, but Kanai's found Pyria. And now we do need to lock back in because this is a 4-on-4. And this is something that Phantom will definitely give a go. Because why not? Oh, they're not giving it a go. They've left. I guess Kanai's got a rifle. I really thought they might have attempted it. There's a couple of players still here. Bigazera will make light work okay. And TMB. This is quick. Release is attempting to be, but K and Kylar will say no. And immediately when the guns come out, Phantom go back to winning ways. That is a shutdown comprehensively on this A-bomb site.
Yeah, it reminded me of when Phantom on the first half decided to go for a test on the upper bomb side as soon as they knew the opponent's guns were out.
That was flawless by Pain too.
Yeah. So it's, yeah, testing this upper bomb site in the first gun round. It seems on paper like a good idea. It doesn't play out. Slowly walk by. TMB surely to break this. And, oh, Snow managing to avoid all these CTs, including one waiting in secret. And spots his prey.
Oh,
can't quite connect the shots, though. But maybe VSM can make this happen. Yeah, good timing. That was low HP play, but he gets the next as well. Kanai steps in.
Oh.
And he makes it two. He always makes it a triple. Multi-kill madness from Kanai.
No way.
Bigazera left wondering what went wrong.
That's been the state of mind probably for Bigazera all series long. They wanted to go ramp. They then got the kill outside. So they walk back, and then Kanai steps in from secret, and he...
And again, it's this fast play towards secret. Could do it with Kanai if you go ramp.
Good luck.
That's scary. Oh, case invested. TMB gets the trade. But now Kanai, what can he offer up? Shot off and a disengaged Molly dropped behind him, and it's a T1, so they can't push through. Nikodos, oh, that's messy. Almost loses his life too. Hey, 3 picks. He's brave and he's punished. Both players come back up. Could this still get out of hand?
Oh, it depends. Depends if Pain overthink this or not. You got to be careful about main. That's why TMB, I think, is just stepping in squeaky, and he has caught Pyria. Your mind's made up if you're Pain. You still want to commit. You still want to go. And that means that you're going into the guillotine. Kanai grabs one, and TMB steps in. The bomb moves its way forward towards this B bomb site. And Safe's got to get out of there. TMB's already on the move. He's trying to win the foot race against Snow, and the door's open. That's the bomb dropped, and that is the chance squandered and blundered, potentially for Pain. And of course, Kanai will lock it in. Phantom do the unthinkable. They're 10-2 down on Dust 2, and they reverse sweep the series anyway.
And they 2v4 to close. How many times did we see in those second 2 maps these man disadvantages coming back in their favor? Anubis was full of them. 2 3v5s. Almost every single round was a Pain opening kill, and Phantom prevailed. And Nuke, their playground just the same. 10 rounds on the T side. Unbelievable from Phantom. What an upset here on day 1. Pain, the top